Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Let's make creamy chicken tagliatelle together. I don't have any double cream or heavy cream, so I'm going to try to make some kind of cream for this pasta. I defrosted and seasoned this chicken like how many weeks ago, but there was issues with the power and I wasn't able to cook it, so I put it into the freezer after a few days. So it's like seasoned and ready to be eaten, but it's still a bit frozen, so I'm going to put some water to help it cook. And I also want a lot of stock because I seasoned it heavily. I'm also going to be cutting some fresh peppers and garlic. My knife was a little blunt, so I had to sharpen that and I got into cutting. I have a few stems of parsley, so I'm going to soak that in some white vinegar. I use white vinegar for all my veggies and salads and stuff like that. Make sure you try it, it's a game changer. So I'm checking on my chicken right now. It's not defrosting, so I have to help it out with my knife. And you guys, the pan was too small, so I moved it to another pot. This is also the brand of tagliatelle I'm going to be using today. So I got to work making my own cream. They said that if you mix some flour and yogurt, you should get a cream of some sort. So we're going to put that to a test today. But it was at this point I realized my whole pot of chicken was bad and was rotten. So I was waiting for new chicken to come and snacking on some ice cream. And then I was like, since I ordered chicken, I might as well order cream as well. So I scrapped the whole idea of making my own cream at home. I'm so sorry. I cut up my chicken and we're going to be seasoning with Cajun seasoning, chili pepper, onion powder, ginger. There's a little curry here, and in the back in the ziploc we have some bouillon cubes and paprika. So I'm just seasoning them like so. You guys should invest in a good brand of Cajun seasoning. Like, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. This bottle right here, I finished it. I already got another one. So I season it and then I bring out my yogurt. I'm using this, I think it's called Mitch or something. I don't remember who it's called, but it's good Greek yogurt. And I'm putting 2 tablespoons into this amount of chicken. So you're going to mix that till it's well combined. I love the consistency of this. I felt like eating it raw. That sounds gross. I left this for about 30 minutes to really marinate, and then I put them in the pan after marinating, and I was just tossing them so that they don't stick, even though this is a non-stick pan. I kept on flipping. I just wanted to get like a kind of sear and hold its own so that it wouldn't be too soft before I poured in some water, because I also want a little bit of the stock for my pasta. I made sure to keep flipping that around so that they wouldn't get stuck, and I was just doing this until it browned. I want a bit of color because one thing about creamy pasta is already white, so you need some kind of color in your proteins or from your veggies. So they had a beautiful golden brown color, and then I took them out of the pan and I sauteed the veggies you saw me cutting earlier, the onions, garlic and peppers. Then I poured in some cooking cream and the water from the chicken so that it has a little bit of color, but the color didn't really come out. It was still like a milky white. So I put in my tagliatelle, yes, uncooked, because I like cooking my pasta inside the broth or liquid. I don't like cooking it al dente and then throwing it in the sauce, because you can just tell the difference. So I was checking on this tagliatelle because you know it's already hard and rolled together. If you leave it like that without trying to separate it, your pasta is going to be clumped together. So make sure you're checking it, flipping it until it separates and everything loosens to give you this beautiful pool of singular tagliatelle pieces. So you're just going to keep doing that, making sure it's well broken down. As you can see, some of them are still in lumps. Doing my best to break it down without actually breaking the spaghetti, the tagliatelle, sorry. And I put in my chicken, and that's really all. My chicken with some parsley, the parsley that I washed before. And I just keep mixing this and mixing this. I love the cream to pasta ratio in this. And I put it off. As you can see, my cooker is off before I put in a few knobs of cheese, and the heat from the pasta is going to cook this cheese. Now what this does, as opposed to cooking it while the cooker is still on, is that it makes it very thick and cheesy. Look at how you can see like some little cheese pools because the cheese melted on low heat. So it's like it's there but it's not there. So this is what we have. I was really proud of it, even though it wasn't what I wanted. And this is me trying to get a video when I was about to eat, but I was disappointed, but I think it was.